Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to say happy Easter. I hope you folks are having an enjoyable weekend. You're able to communicate to your family to the extent that we can during this isolation crisis that we're going through. But happy holidays, happy Easter. And I just want to give you a few pointers for week two. So please listen carefully. First of all, you're doing a great job. The papers that I've been reading, the discussion points I've been seeing, very nice, very good. Let's keep it up. Let's keep up this impossible task of having diligent good work when we're so constricted in communicating with each other. Now, for week two, it's right there in Blackboard. There's basically four big to-do things. How it works, the human brain, it's the WCU talk. I'm going to get into that in just a second. Read your web text and join the discussion and reflect. Now, several of you have said, okay, Todd, listen, I see the WCU requirements and then I see the TED Talks, which, seems to be conflicting. Again, I know that Blackboard can be confusing with the TED Talks that deals with caffeine and your brain. Really deal with that, okay? That goes to how the brain works. So reflect on that, concentrate on that. And I know that sometimes, again, Blackboard can be confusing, but several of you have had questions about that particular topic. So when it comes to looking at that video, concentrate on the content of the video and reflect on that, okay? Now, a few constructive criticisms on the work I've seen so far. Number one, read the discussion carefully when you are reflecting on the discussion points of your classmates. Make sure that you reflect on at least a couple of your classmates' comments, okay? So I do look for that. I look at, are you actually reading at least some of your classmates' comments and giving a reflection on what they have said, okay? So that is how your discussion grade really comes into play. Not only what you say, which is important, but even more importantly, what you say about your classmates. Listening now has taken on a new definition. It is no longer, especially now, are you listening to somebody who's in the room? We can't be together in the same room quite often for obvious reasons. However, are you reading what a person says, considering it carefully, and then reflecting on what they have said? So please do that as much as you can. Some of you are doing that splendidly. Others of you could do it slightly better. I am pleased, but this is something that I really want more than anything else. Not for you to just learn from Blackboard, not for you to just learn from these lectures that I'm doing online, which I will do some. But the main thing is, are you learning from each other? Trust me when I tell you that the friendships you make in college last a lifetime. I'm older than most of you, and the friends that I have from college are still friends to this day, many years later. So you can form those friendships, form those bonds. I have given jobs to people I've gone to college with. I have gotten jobs from people I have gone to college with. So this is extremely important for you to learn from each other. Okay, when you write something, follow the instructions carefully, um, and try to always include a reference. Most of you are doing this. Some of you are including two references, which I really appreciate. Thank you. But whenever you write something, try to write something and also include some kind of reference. You're probably going to be required to do this again and again and again in your field. I work with doctors and nurses every single day. Obviously, when you're writing a prescription or you're simply writing something scientific, hey, this is his blood type, you don't need to write a reference for that other than the test that you took. But when you're writing an actual report, a research document, you always need to include at least some kind of reference. So please try to do that as well. Moving on. Several of you, I can't find where I submit my work. It's confusing. Where do I submit my work? When in doubt, send it to my email. Okay? If you think that you've submitted it to Blackboard, but you're not sure, send to my email anyway. Never hurts to send something to me by email. When you send something to me by email, 100% of the time, I will email you back, got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. If you don't get a reply email from me, that means I did not receive it. Now, there are several things on Blackboard. It'll say to you, posted, you get an acknowledgement from Blackboard. If you get an acknowledgement from Blackboard, you are safe. You have sent in your work. It has been documented. I will see it. I will grade it. We will move on. I'm not sure Dr. Eller got it. I'm not sure. So I can't find. I don't know where to go. I wrote something. I was supposed to write a report. We had an essay due. For the rest of the semester, when in doubt, you can email me. And of course, once again, you can call me when you are confused. Thank you for those of you who have sent in your phone number. I have called several of you. I will get to every single one of you at some point. I've enjoyed the conversations. I'm not here to hound you over the phone, but to answer your questions, to help you, to guide you, and to support you. Again, I know this is a difficult process. Once again, WCU is figuring this out as well. These used to be classes at least somewhat in person, which I prefer, but it is what it is. We have to keep social distancing. We have to keep ourselves safe. So, please follow these instructions. Please keep continuing to do a great job. I want every single one of you to make an A. We don't grade on a curve here. Don't believe in curve grading. I believe on grading each individual person by their merit, by their criteria. So does WCU. God bless. Stay safe. You need something, let me know. More videos to come on the work. Talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.